This is the position of the court. The orders that are being sought are indeed discretionary, and this court has wide discretion. It is clothed with wide discretion to actually review the orders that are before it, or to make any other orders that will be geared towards resolving this impasse and also bringing a solution to the matters that are before me. I also note that these matters are also grave, and they are in the public interest, as we all know. It is the duty of this court not to send anybody to jail. And I can tell you, for the last 10 years, I've never sent anybody to jail. Since I left my position as magistrate in Kibera in 2007, I've not sent anybody to jail. But the role of this court is to bring a solution, and an amicable solution, given what is happening. Given that the matter is in the public interest, and I have the discretion to review my orders, and I've heard what the learned ladies and the gentlemen have stated on the other side about allowing some more time to have this issue resolved, I will take time and review the orders I gave on 12th of January. I'll further suspend the sentence that I issued, and I'm suspending it for 5 days. 5 days which expire on 31st, because on 31st I want to come back and hear the parties. The parties meaning that if there are responses from the other parties on this application for review dated 24th, they should respond so that we come back together on 31st of this month, that is on Tuesday next week. We hear if we need to review. If you are negotiating, and that is not what is before me. What is before me is the application for contempt. And I let it be clear that I'm not hearing the application for negotiation. But if this court is given an opportunity by the parties that are negotiating to come and ask this court to also help in those negotiations, I'll do it. But as you know, I cannot meddle into the parties' affairs until I'm invited into it. So I'm only dealing with that issue, but I've heard what Masese has said. I also know that this court actually has wide powers and can enter into this arena of the negotiations and resolve this issue. So I'll suspend this sentence further, so the doctors will not be going to jail today. They have 5 more days. And this 5 days is not for negotiation, in my view. It's for calling off the strike, because I'm dealing with the case for contempt. It's for calling off the strike. The negotiations are the sidebar. But you are allowed to continue with the negotiations. So we come back on the 31st. The respondents, you have 3 days to respond to this application that has been filed. And when you come back, we can have more directions on the Tuesday of 31st of January. Awesome. So those are the orders of this court. And please, Washika, talk to your clients so that they can be able to give time to the court to do its work. I have another matter as you go out.
Well, you can hear the cheers of the doctors outside the Milimani Commercial Court, where the judge has suspended orders for taking the KMPDU officers to jail for another 5 days. She is expecting the parties to be here on Tuesday, the 31st of January 2017 at 9 a.m., where she expects that the doctors will have called off their strike and officially begun negotiations in terms of bringing to a close this issue that has been running for more than 50 days.